very good afternoon. Dutch bike blogger on his way home and making a video in 4K 24 FPS frames per second. I know the stabilization on the camera is not working, so when it's kind of, well, shaky, that's very much correct. Just wanted to show what it's like to have a 4K video, higher quality, lower frame rate. The camera doesn't do higher than 24 FPS on the 4K. At 2K I got 30. And in 1080p I have the choice between 60 and 30 FPS. I may be able to enhance it when I upload on YouTube with the enhancement tool to try to get the shakiness out of it. But it's well doable. Its quality is sufficient. I don't enhance it. Enhance or enhance? I do not know the correct pronunciation. Why on earth would you park your bike on the bike lane in a bend when nobody can see you? It's really odd. Well, temperature has risen a bit more warm than this morning. This morning I came at work and I saw what's the temperature, 6.2 degrees Celsius. That's quite cold. But I have to tell you, the more I ride with less clothes, the better I'm used to it. I get used to it. But at some point I will have to wear a jacket. Because at some point it will get too cold. But for now, I just deal with it. And of course, I do it to myself. I'm the owner of my own thoughts and actions. So when I get cold, I have myself to blame and nobody else, and I'm not blaming anyone else. A little detour. Getting on the Selwerderhof. It's a burial place. Been here before, but I wanted to have a look again what it's like at the moment. It's a graveyard, so I have to treat this visit with respect. Don't drive like an idiot, and don't drive outside any lane, please. Leaves are falling just like they did in the other parts of Groningen, but the last time I was here it was summer, a few months ago. Well, heaps of grass. They cut the borders here to a nice even shape. But I'm actually not on the main road at the moment. Try to do something about it. Well, the leaves are mostly green at the moment, but also some leaves are on the ground which are a more color of the autumn and the fall. Same thing, autumn, fall. It actually is a quite big burial place, cemetery. It's a quiet place. In the distance I can hear the cars on the road to my right at the moment. But this is a very quiet and serene place to be. To my right there is a burial, so let's not go there. Wouldn't be very respectful. And of course you can argue if it's respectful that I'm driving here with my bike. But in my humble opinion, I don't do anything wrong. I do think some ancestors of me are buried here, I'm not sure. Could well be. I have to look up on the internet if there is some relatives. Distant relatives, that is. Don't know for sure if this one where I'm going now is still in use. No, it's not. Again, I'm coming to a place where I cannot go further. To turn around. The boxes in the front of me now are there. When you dig a grave, you can put them into that, for that the walls of the grave don't cave in, I have to say. Well, let's go back a little bit. Well, we drove in a circle. Going back. be careful. Going through here, because otherwise I will end up disturbing people who are walking around. Don't want that. Actually, don't want to disturb anyone here. The part of the street that has gravel on it. Last time I was here, it was just poured here and it was crazy to ride here. Well, there are the people again. And here it's more and more gravel, as you can hear. Going to have a visit to the India monument. Well, there are a lot of leaves here, so to be careful, because I can't see a thing underneath it. I would like to visit the India monument, don't know where it is. They gave some sort of direction through here, but I have the thought that I'm running in a circle here. Jesus Christ, the leaves are all over the place. Don't think they have time for getting the leaves out. Well, I'm running in a circle at the moment. Not good at all. Well, riding back through here, well, follow the sign, India monument. That's where I would like to go straight. Maybe when I'm continuing ahead, well, in the distance there are people. 1 o'clock in the blue. Let's go straight through the leaves, where I'm not able to see what's beneath them. ending up in the distance. Sort of bridge or something, which ends in Nomans Land. Two ducks flying away. I now know where I am. There's in the distance there's a boat. Also there is the I'm at the back where the Steen house was. That's some sort of castle in Castle Selwerd. And there in the distance is the laan naar het klooster, lane to the cloister. It's on the right side. I've been there, where in the distance the dog is with the owner, and on that side there is some stairs that you can go stand on. Well, there's no way I'm gonna get here any further, so let's turn around and try to go back. Not actually sure what the purpose of this sort of bridge outlook place is. Lookout place. There's some leaves behind my fender that's making a noise. Don't want that. So get the leaf out again. Jump on my bike. Well, the sound is gone now, that's better. Don't want any sound on your bike. Well, try to get back to the entrance and exit. People there, not going there. When I want to go there, I have to. A very sad occasion for the people who are having to be here. Like I said, not wanting to disturb people, taking it easy. Not sure if I've been here. Everything looks quite the same. To me. Where I'm started, so now I'm going to the other part. Not been here, at least not for this ride. Maybe in the ride I took last time. Actually a more wooded area here. Also can hear the traffic on my left now. Must be the ring road. Let's have a look where I end up at the moment. Well, there's a sign, storage, don't go there. Opslag niet betreden. So we have to respect that sign. Going back through here, I do understand this is a day job for people to maintain this area. And that's actually a good thing, that people care about these people. If everything is nicely kept into a good shape, clean. Oh, something missing from this bench. Another part of the water features here. Well, this is not the best in shape. The asphalt is a little bit, well, bumpy to say the least. Well, again, getting to the main road again, making a turn and exiting. Rest in peace, people. Well, exiting the graveyard again. Camera still working fine, that's great. To my right, also a part of the graveyard. In the distance, some people walking their children and a car behind me. Blah blah blah. No clue there's somebody else behind the car. Me. Well, this is also an entrance to on the left, to the burial grounds, to the graveyard. I don't have anything with graveyards, but I just wanted to show you what it's looked like at the moment. How it looked. How it looked in the fall. Probably will visit again when it's much more leaves are from the trees. Well, trying to negotiate through here. It's a steel piece of art. Resembles a book, an open book. You have to look very closely or from a distance to see what it is. I never knew what it was until I got a question from a viewer, so I had to look into it, and now I know. It's a marking of a city limits from Groningen, and they interpreted it like an open book with something. I forgot what it was. I put a link in the description below again because I'm talking about it and I'm not totally familiar with the concept. Part of it, but not totally. I also will provide you a different link with the Selwerderhof if I can find one. Reminder to myself to do that. I'm really curious how this video turns out to be 4K. Probably very sharp but very shaky. Like I said, I don't have any stabilization in 4K. Stabilization is only there when it's on 2K max. And also the 4K is not really 4K, but it's interpolated. So it's technically built up. I've built up technically. Don't know for sure how that works, but it's not native 4K. Camera doesn't do that, unfortunately. I bought the camera in February because the first movie is on for May 1st, second one May 11th. Camera was around for a while, so I don't have the latest technique on my chest at the moment. There are cameras that are better and probably cheaper. And actually when this camera fails or gets broken or in some kind, I will have to buy a new one. And of course I will try to buy a native 4K one with stabilization if necessary and if available. I also would like to have a camera with more battery life. That would be fine, be nice. And also that makes one whole movie, not 35 seconds. Stops for a split second, makes a new one. I would like to make them in one piece. Of course there is a downside to it. When I want to make shorter movies, then I have to cut them. Now I don't have to cut them. The camera does cut them for me. Well, we have to see what we will make of it. And of course I'm looking around for another camera. Not to replace this one, but just a spare or one on the back of the bike. So I can make two movies, one in the front and one at simultaneously, damn, crazy word. Don't use such complicated word, Dutch bike blogger, when you have trouble to pronounce it. I'm still trying. So simultaneously I will be able to film in the back and in the front and make one movie with it. Probably one facing forward on the half of the screen and the other one facing back. my video software is capable of doing that. I'm just not capable at the moment, and there is no use for it at the moment. As you noticed in my earlier movies, I have mounted my camera on the back side. That was the camera when I was in Groningen, and I came across a idiot in a car with a German license plate driving over the gedempte Zuiderdiep like a fucking maniac. And I only had the camera in the back and didn't film it, only the sound was on it. Man. The painters are here again with their buckets and things to paint all kind of walls here. I think it looks very colorful, very nice too. Nou, en van de lul op een bromper aan de binnenkant van de bocht. Een asshole on the inside of a turn. Why should you have any consideration for other people? People we call Remy, because Remy was a TV series. Remy was a little boy who was alone in the world. Alleen op de wereld was called the series. So when you are a bit selfish, only take care of your own matters and business and needs, then we call you a Remy. Well, going through the Molukken plantsoen, little park near my home, as you know. Yes, as you know. As you could be knowing, as you should know. Well, should not. It's not on me to enforce something you don't know and wanting to know. But I've been here before. Well, it's a little bit tricky to get through. Well, somebody trying to leave their big van here, flashing lights, trying to get by. Thank you. Well, on the sidewalk, not what I usually want to do, but can't go through the road. Well, again, thank you for watching. I'm almost home. I will see you in the afternoon tomorrow. If you want to subscribe, please do. Thanks again for watching and have a nice day.